Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is January 11th, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament. We're going to look at the book of Genesis. We're going to read chapter 11 today. All right, so where are we at in Genesis? Well, we just saw the story of Noah. We looked at his three sons, and he gave us a big genealogy of his sons. Had about 70 names, really long. And we saw all the nations coming out of Noah. Each one of those descendants basically starts their own nation. Their own languages, their own kingdoms. And we're getting ready to look at Shem's genealogy again, and we're going to take that one to our next part of Genesis that we're going to look to. But before we do that, we're going to go back a little bit to that time when everyone was speaking the same language. So why did we go from the same language to everybody speaking different languages? And we get the story of the Tower of Babel. Essentially, we're having that repeat of what God just wiped them out with the flood. They're all getting together and they're starting to do evil things. In this case, the evil thing is they're going to build a really big tower and say, hey, you know what? Look at us. We're just as good as God. We can build a tower all the way to heaven. So he wipes out all their ability to communicate with each other. All the different tribes now are going to have different languages, and now it's going to be harder for them to work together. They're going to be in competition with each other. So knocks down that evil a little bit of a notch because now they can't all get together. Then we go into descendants of Shem, and we take that all the way to Abram, and that's where we're going to take up starting tomorrow. We're going to start looking at his story. So let's go ahead and we're going to read genealogy 11, or we're going to read Genesis 11. Now the whole earth had one language and one speech, and it came to pass as they journeyed from the coast that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And then they said to one another, come, let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly. They had brick for stone, and they had asphalt for mortar. And they said, come, let us build ourselves a city, and a tower whose top is in the heavens. Let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth. But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built. And the Lord said, indeed, the people are one, and they have one language, and this is what they begin to do. Now nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them. Come, let us go down there and confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from there over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city. Therefore its name is called Babel, because there the Lord confused the languages of all the earth. And from there the Lord scattered them abroad over the face of all the earth. This is the genealogy of Shem. Shem was 100 years old and begot Alphax 2 years after the flood. And he begot Arphaxad. Shem lived 500 years and begot sons and daughters. Arphaxad lived 35 years and begot Salah. After he begot Salah, Arphaxad lived 403 years and begot sons and daughters. Salah lived 30 years and begot Eber. And after he begot Eber, Salah lived 403 years and begot some sons and daughters. Eber lived 34 years and begot Peleg. After he begot Peleg, Eber lived 430 years and begot sons and daughters. Peleg lived 30 years and begot Reu. After he begot Reu, Peleg lived 209 years and begot sons and daughters. Reu lived 32 years and begot Serug. After he begot Serug, Reu lived 207 years and begot sons and daughters. Serug lived 30 years and begot Nahor. After he begot Nahor, Serug lived 200 years and begot sons and daughters. Nahor lived 29 years and begot Terah. After he begot Terah, Nahor lived 119 years and begot sons and daughters. Now Terah lived 70 years and begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. This is the genealogy of Terah. Terah begot Abram, Nahor, and Haran. Haran begot Lot. And Haran died before his father Terah in his native land, in Ur of the Chaldeans. Then Abraham and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarah, and the name of Nahor's wife, Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Ishak. But Sarai was barren, she had no child. And Terah took his son Abram and his grandson Lot, the son of Haran, and his daughter-in-law Sarai, and his son Abram's wife, and they went out with them from Ur of the Chaldeans to go to the land of Canaan. And they came to Haran and dwelt there. So the days of Terah were 205 years, and Terah died in Haran. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.